There's zero advantage to marriage in the Western world for a man because this new idea of New Age feminism just basically destroys all men in the event of her leaving. If a woman marries a man and it goes wrong, she has emotional heartbreak, fine. If a man marries a woman and it goes wrong, he has emotional heartbreak. Plus, everything he has ever worked for is ripped out from underneath him, and he has to give that chick money forever. So when you make these rules and these laws, right, under the guise of feminism and equality, all this garbage, all you're doing is scaring men away from commitment. And then you have to add in the other hidden element, and the other hidden element is what I said earlier, is whose fault a lot of this is promiscuous women, right? If women were saying, if all women got together and said, we'll only have sex after marriage, guess what men would do? Get married. But you don't, right? So now you're in Miami, I can fuck anything in the club, I don't have to marry any of them. If I marry them, I get wrecked. So let's all use our brains here. What am I gonna do?
Shalom, Israel. Before I begin, I want to start off by giving all praise on the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem El Shai, Ba'ashem Kakudash. The bond to the Allah and Apostle, Great Millstone, peace and salutations unto the elect. Slakia. Today's lesson is going to be on the video you just seen, the one with Andrew Tate speaking some knowledge, But quick correction, he said that women are gonna only have sex after marriage, but sex is marriage, alright? Sex is with marriage, and we're gonna start off in Proverbs 21:19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman. And contentious, when you look it up on just a regular dictionary, means controversial, heated, likely to cause an argument. And that's what a lot of women do. A lot of women like to argue with you. A lot of women like to just argue. They're never wrong, they're never in the wrong, That's their mind, that's what their mindset is. That they're never wrong, that they're always right, and that a man should serve the woman. But that's not the case, as it says right here in 1 Corinthians 11:9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So women are supposed to be servants, But when you're married, that's what it is. That's that woman is now your servant. You take it from the father, and so you take it from the father, and now that woman is your woman, or she's your servant, and she's supposed to help you. Supposed to guide you up, she's supposed to fatten your bones, But what a lot of women do is a lot of women tear you down. They tear you down. They don't care about you, Most women don't care about you. They don't care about your feelings. And neither does this government, man. This government, it's for the women, And we'll go to Ecclesiasticus 25:24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And this goes back to Genesis, when Eve took the philosophy of Esau, which is the apple, the serpent, and the apple. Eve took the apple because the serpent told her to, and the serpent represents Esau, and the apple is the philosophy, That apple is the philosophy, and now that's why Esau gives women these powers, So when a man files for divorce or whatever, and let's say the woman could be mentally abusing him, physically abusing him, if that woman could then file divorce for the man, and now the man has to pay her money. And even if the man divorces, the man has to pay the woman money still, So even if they have hardcore proof, most of the time they figure out a way to get by it, which is pure wickedness, man. And a lot of the things Andrew Tate says is true, But that's why they're already persecuting him, That's why they're persecuting him, and how much more are they gonna persecute us, And he says in the video, he says that women are gonna go to Miami, and that's what happens a lot of the time. Women go to Miami, women go to Los Angeles, women go to Florida, women go to New York, and party and club, and they just have sex with whatever man they want to, And this is Mark 10:12. And if a woman shall put away her husband and be married to another, she committeth adultery. So right, and how do you marry another person? Having sex with him, you know. So that's why when women are, and this is looked upon for women, you know. This is something you know, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, they rap about, you know. And what's even more so is that Cardi B herself said that she used to drug men and take their money, and that was looked on as slave queen, this and that, you know. But when Andrew Tate is talking about this and that, or when the men of the Lord are talking about, you know, talking about how men should really act, you know, the men of the Lord, we get persecuted, we get hate on, you know. But it is what it is, you know. The Lord said that the world hateth us because they hated the Lord, and we are not greater than our master, you know. Scriptures say that, you know. And this is Proverbs 11:22. As a jewel of gold in a swine's snot, so is a fair woman which is without discernment. You know, right, man? And that's pretty much, you know, you're never gonna find, you know, gold in a swine's snot, you know. So, you know, in this kingdom, it's very, very, very hard to find a woman who really care about you, who are really gonna understand, you know, and are really gonna act like women. Because right now, Babylonian women they are not it, you know. They do, you know, whatever they're gonna do, you know. They do all type of wickedness, sleep with men, you know. They do that, the other thing with their mouth, you know. And then they kiss their man right after, man. I seen this video of a woman who said that her ex texted her that he wanted to cream pie her, and that's what they did. And then when she got home, her husband or whatever asked, you know, to you know, going downtown, and that man was basically, you know, eating the other dude's, you know, semen, man. That's wicked, you know. All type of wickedness, man. And she was getting praised by him, man. She was like, damn, she got double good on, you know, like she was getting praised on, you know. That's wicked, man. That's how you know this world is wicked, man. That's how you know this world has to go, man. And this world will go, you know. This world has to, you know, that's why the Lord says he will shorten the times, you know, for the elect's sake. The Lord wouldn't reveal those men, man. But, you know, I'm gonna, Lord willing, maybe put the video again in the back. And yeah, with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Lord willing, was edifying. You women need to get right, man. Otherwise, you're gonna get a nuke. Shalom.
There's zero advantage to marriage in the Western world for a man, because this new idea of New Age feminism just basically destroys all men in the event of her leaving. If a woman marries a man and it goes wrong, she has emotional heartbreak, fine. If a man marries a woman and it goes wrong, he has emotional heartbreak. Plus, everything he has ever worked for is ripped out from underneath him, and he has to give that chick money forever. So when you make these rules and these laws, right, under the guise of feminism and equality, all this garbage, all you're doing is scaring men away from commitment. And then you have to add in the other hidden element, and the other hidden element is what I said earlier, is whose fault a lot of this is promiscuous women, right? If women were saying, if all women got together and said, we'll only have sex after marriage, guess what men would do? Get married. But you don't, right? So now you're in Miami, I can fuck anything in the club, I don't have to marry any of them. If I marry them, I get wrecked. So let's all use our brains here. What am I gonna do?